All right, Project 30, Day 2. Let's go over a quick topic that's very important for basic health: exposure to EMFs. What are EMFs? They are electromagnetic fields, electromagnetic frequencies. This is at the core of what Jack Kruse has taught so many of us, including myself, on his tri-legged stool of light, water, and magnetism. This has a lot to do with the magnetism, although it does interact with the water in our bodies as well. So the sun is the most important EMF out there, but so many of the ones that we're exposed to are considered non-native. Another way to think of that is man-made. I don't have the brain capacity to try to explain the science about it all right now, so I'm going to continually appeal to the analogy of the microwave. Think of EMFs in much the same way. They're technically different waves, but just as you would not stick your head into a microwave, because you don't want to microwave your head, nor any part of your body, nor should you subject any part of your body to EMFs. The best way to protect yourself is to not be around them. So, the whole intention of this quick Day 2 is to give you some very simple, low-hanging fruit ideas of how you can protect yourself from EMFs. And before we jump into that, let's just recall why EMFs are so dangerous. More or less, they aggravate the cells in your body, ultimately leading to chaos and or inflammation, which is the precursor for all disease. Again, you're not going to stick your head in the microwave because you know that would be a very bad idea. Proximity based. So your cell phone is probably the most frequent and common instigator of EMF exposure. It's not necessarily the strongest, but people have it with them all the time. So what can you do? Please never carry it on your body. And if you do, try to put it into airplane mode. For the love of God, ladies, quit putting it down the front of your shirt. You're just asking for breast cancer by doing that. It's really anywhere that you put it. When you go to bed, put the phone as far away from you as possible. Ideally, you have it off or in airplane mode. Even beyond that, with your phone, if you could turn off breakers in your house, turn off your Wi-Fi router. Wi-Fi is one of the other great, and by great we mean evil, but significant, frequent causes of EMF exposure. What you could do in your house instead of having Wi-Fi on is hardwire internet. Choose times when you have the Wi-Fi on if you need to download or stream. These are kind of the most obvious low-hanging fruit. Because quite frankly, we are inundated, especially now as 5G begins to get rolled out, with exposure to these EMFs. And they could, quite frankly, be the single greatest cause of disease, as they are environmentally based and they're interfering with our mitochondria. Beyond that, stay away from cell towers, power lines, anything that rotates. So you got to look for, you got magnetic fields, electric fields, and radio fields. And your best bet, again, is to stay away from them as much as possible. Bluetooth, terrible idea to stick some Bluetooth transmitter next to your brain in your ear. Again, you're just inviting problems like brain cancer, among all other things. All the neurodegenerative diseases very much linked with the EMF exposure and the problems they produce with our mitochondria. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I know those sound very simple, and yet for you to put those into action is going to take some doing, take some willpower, especially the one with the phone. We didn't even touch on blue light, which is its own problem, but we can save that for another day. So, easiest one, phone off when you go to bed or in airplane mode. Quit putting the phone to your face and your head when you're talking to someone. Who gives a damn if anyone hears what you say? Put it on speakerphone. All right. Good night.